I'm about to show you a task that's gonna take probably all of 10 minutes, but it will make your sales calls exactly 14% easier. Now, yes, that statistic is made up, but I think it's probably an accurate estimate of how beneficial this is going to be for your sales process. Now, if you don't know who I am, my name is Peter Vanderwall. I'm the marketing guy behind a CPA firm that scaled to $3 million a year in just 3 years. And today I own and operate Social Club Studios, where we help accounting firms all across the US and Canada break through the 7-figure ceiling. And so what I wanna show you here today is how to make yourself Googleable. We're gonna talk about how to SEOify your brand with social media, and then I'm gonna share with you my content framework to take this to the next level completely. But why does this even matter? I wanna use a client of mine as an example here. So if you Google his exact name, which I'm not gonna share with you because out of respect for him, I don't think he'd appreciate that. But if you Google his name, before you find a result that's actually him, you will find an obituary for a dead janitor in Ohio. You will find 100 plus LinkedIn profiles, and you will find an old guy posting shirtless selfies on Instagram. And by the way, it's not like his name is John Smith or something super common. But to compare this, if you Google me, the first results you're gonna find are my Instagram profile. You're gonna find my LinkedIn with a super professional profile, and you're gonna find my YouTube channel, which is full of useful content. And the thing I want you to understand here is that people are going to Google you before they buy from you, and you need to wow them with what they find. And so I wanna show you this platform SEO strategy that I think is really, really interesting. So instead of using blog articles and SEO, like, kind of BS, like hacks and strategies to rank on Google, we're using social media. And so across all platforms, what you need to do is you need to have the same name on all the platforms, the same profile photo on all the platforms, and the same core messaging on all the platforms. And I'm gonna show you kind of how mine all look together. Okay, so if you go to my LinkedIn, you've got, my face, it's this black and white photo that I use all over. You've got this banner that kind of matches. It says Scale Your Accounting Firm. It's got my name, the marketing guy, and then my bio here is the accountant's marketing guy, 5 million plus generated for clients since 2021. Then I've got this bio here, this about page with this description of like what I do. If you go to Facebook, this is what my Facebook page looks like. You've got my name, Peter Vanderwall. You've got the exact same profile photo. You've got a little bit different banner image. I figured Facebook is a little bit more like casual platform than LinkedIn, so that's why I did that. I scale accounting firms at socialclubstudio.com. So same core messaging, links to all my stuff everywhere. If you go to Instagram, same thing. The accountant's marketing guy, Peter Vanderwall. This profile photo, same photo. Free marketing trainings on YouTube, send them to my YouTube. Client results from people I've worked with, which there's some really cool stuff in there. I just updated this today. So I would highly recommend you check that out if you haven't seen it yet, because our clients crush it and I'm very proud of that work. And then finally, well, let's show you my YouTube channel. So if you go to YouTube, then you'll see same profile picture, same banner from the LinkedIn profile, the accountant's marketing guy. You've got these videos, a ton of useful content. And if you go to Twitter, same profile photo, the accountant's marketing guy, founder at socialclubstudios.com. This banner is actually the same as Facebook. Yeah, basically. Now, I do a lot of shit posting on Twitter, as you can see. So this isn't necessarily my most professional presence, but I've still got it optimized so that if people Google me and they find this, it's like, oh, okay, he's a real human being across all these different places. If you've ever seen that meme, like you've got LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Tinder, it's clear it's still the same person. And that's the really important thing here. We want a professional facade even on top of our Super Bowl shit posting. So what I want you to do is basically just duplicate this. Just go across all of your social platforms, same profile picture, same name, and the same core messaging in terms of like your bio, the same what you do. Real quick, before we get into this content framework, if you want a personalized marketing plan based on your stage of business, you can click the first link in the description beneath this video. It's going to take you to an interactive quiz where you can answer a couple of questions about your business, and you'll get a personalized marketing roadmap based on your answers. This personalized marketing plan is actually really important because the proper strategy for your business changes based on where your business is at. So are you trying to get more customers like you currently have, or are you trying to go into a new market? Stuff like that. And we personalize everything in that roadmap based on how you answer the quiz. So go ahead and check that out. And now back to the video. Now, as a bonus here, I want to give you this content framework, okay? Because this is kind of the next level. So this section here, this is going to take you 10 minutes. You need to do it immediately after watching this video. This section here, this will take a little bit more time for you, but is also going to be incredibly valuable, right? If we're optimizing now for people to be able to find us when they Google us, well, now when they find us, they're not only going to find a profile with like some stuff we posted from 2019, but they're also going to find useful content that we're continually creating now. So first, first off, you want to use pinned posts wherever they're available, right? So Instagram, you can pin post to the top of your profile. On LinkedIn, I don't think you pin posts, but you can like pin things to the top of your profile, like links, or you might be able to pin posts actually. I don't know for sure. Twitter, you can pin a tweet thread to the top of your profile. And so utilize this, right? Like what's the first thing we want somebody to see? And so what I like to put up there is kind of your origin story, or like, you know, my story. I like to see like a what I do. So this could almost be like an ad for your service. And then I like to see case studies, right? So I just showed you like on my Instagram profile, I'm actually remaking the like my story video and the what I do video right now, but I've got this client results carousel where, okay, Ryan scaled his firm to 3 million a year in 3 years. It's showing this like $200,000 month he had. Brock grew his annual recurring revenue by $130,000 in 22 days and is showing a clip from our testimonial interview together. Tony added $42,000 in sales in just 90 days. So it's showing like his CRM where it's showing the new sales that came in. Anna doubled her average prices from 3K to 6K. And so it's showing a before and after of that. Tyler 4X'd his firm in 4 months using our systems and our funnels. So I'm showing, you know, this is a clip from a testimonial video I did with Tyler. I've got this caption here basically outlining the same thing. And so like, this is really good. A really useful tool here is if you Google Creative Rise pinned posts. My friend Joey runs this company called Creative Rise. They actually work mostly with like creative businesses, like photographers, videographers, that kind of stuff. But they've got a really great mini course. It's like $50 or something on pinned posts. And he'll show you, like he shows you exactly how to script these out and how to prepare them. I actually use that for my pinned posts, and that's been really, really effective on my profile. So you can absolutely take the strategy for creatives and like flip it for your own business. So once you've got these pinned posts, then it's just about your main content strategy of the stuff you're actually posting every day or every week. And so my first piece of advice for you here is just post as much as you can consistently commit to, right? So if you can consistently film once a week, you can certainly film 5 or 10 videos every time you sit down to film. And so yeah, you can post every single day. I would highly recommend, if at all possible, try to do like a 90-day sprint when you first start out. So let's say like your reasonable level of posting is like you can film 1 time a week, you can film 5 or 10 videos every time you sit down to film, and so you can post once a day, right? Well, for the first 90 days, try to post like 2 or 3 times a day. Try to triple that output. You only have to commit for 90 days. It's kind of like doing 75 hard or one of those fitness challenges, but this is going to be really, really helpful for getting you a ton of momentum starting out. My second piece of advice though here is pick one platform to prioritize, but still make sure you're cross-posting to all the other platforms. So I don't want you to try to optimize on LinkedIn and on Instagram and on TikTok and on YouTube all at the same time, because there's different things that those platforms like. So LinkedIn likes a really long caption along with your photo or your video. Other platforms don't care so much about that. TikTok really favors stuff that's like got this viral potential to it, right? It's optimized for complete strangers who have never seen your face before, because that's how the algorithm works there. YouTube is obviously optimized for longer form content like this video you're watching right now. And when you're first starting out, like there's no way you're gonna be able to do all of that at once. And so what I would do is pick one platform that you think is going to be the highest leverage for you. And by that, I mean it's most intuitive for you to create content for it, and your ideal audience can be found there. So LinkedIn is probably really great if you're working like corporate B2B. Instagram and Facebook actually still work really, really well for B2B, especially if it's kind of a smaller type of business, right? If you're not trying to get big corporations, but you're trying to get like mom and pop businesses in like the sub $5 million a year range. And so whatever platform you pick, this is gonna be your priority. You're gonna optimize all of your content for this platform, but then just cross-post the same stuff to all the other platforms, okay? And you can use a tool like Metricool or Later for this cross-posting. We use Metricool at my agency for all of our clients. It's really great because it's got, in my opinion, it's got the best metrics, but it's also got this scheduler that you can use to schedule to all the platforms at once. You can see like, yeah, you can see like we're scheduling to, you know, X and Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn and TikTok and YouTube Shorts. That's the beauty of short form content. Yeah, Metricool is a really great tool here. Not sponsored at all, but very helpful. Again, just prioritize one over all the others and then just like cross post just because that way, if somebody Googles you and their preferred platform is LinkedIn, but you're kind of optimizing for Instagram, well, if they go to your LinkedIn, they'll at least find content there, right? It's maybe not optimized for a lot of reach on LinkedIn, but it's still stuff that they can consume and just understand more about you and how you can help them with their business.